House Democrat press Johnson on swearing in Adelita Grijalva on Friday. So what's going on? Well, there was a Democrat elected in Arizona who would be the 218th vote to the last vote needed to release the Epstein files. And for some reason, Mike Johnson has neglected his duty to swear her in so that she can't do anything. So on Tuesday, House Speaker Mike Johnson refused to swear in Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva, blocking a discharge petition to release the Jeffrey Epstein files and delaying her entry until October 7th, which is today. So hopefully she'll be sworn in today, and hopefully that'll all get going and everything. But we'll see. We'll see, because in my opinion, they're going to do everything that they can to make sure that these files don't see the light of day. So I have my articles sorted by factuality like I always do, and the very first story comes from the Tucson Press, which, you know, they're from Arizona, so they're going to know what's going on. So we'll go ahead and get into the story and see what's going on here. Have we so normalized government fraudulence that it's acceptable for the Speaker of the House to be casual about swearing in elected members of Congress? Apparently the answer is yes. Adelita Grijalva was elected to Congress from Arizona's 7th Congressional District almost 2 weeks ago. U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson has opted to ignore that fact. Arizona's first elected Latina member of Congress is not yet a member of Congress because Johnson does not choose to do his job. Johnson has employed the fig leaf of waiting for an official certification, a step he didn't bother with in the last several special elections. It's hardly as though the outcome of the election is any doubt. Grijalva was elected with 69% of the District 7 vote. Yes, Congress is shut down, but for more than a week after her election, Congress was open for business, and the Southern Arizona's citizens of District 7 were without representation. And now, Johnson's refusal to swear in Grijalva means that for however long the shutdown continues, those citizens will be without constituent services. Of course, there's absolutely no reason Grijalva can't be sworn in during the shutdown. In fact, all of Congress was sworn in during the shutdown in January of 2019. Recently, 2 Republican special election winners were sworn in 24 hours after their election when the House was not in regular session. All of this hints at what's really going on. Johnson is desperate to do the president's bidding and avoid losing a discharge petition vote to bring a bill demanding the release of the Epstein files to the House floor, where it's sure to pass. As things stand, Grijalva represents the pivotal 218th vote ensuring the success of the discharge petition. So in an effort to cover up for the president, avoiding the disclosure of what may be key details of a pedophile ring centered on a man whose friendship with Trump is well known, Johnson has deprived the District 7 of its representation. If there's a more eloquent example of the moral rot in this administration and this Congress than Johnson's cynical choice to ignore his responsibilities, we don't know what it could be. We believe Johnson's failure to swear in Grijalva amounts to a violation of his oath of office. Every time the government crosses another odious line, it doesn't face repercussions. It encourages more flouting of the law, oaths of office, and the Constitution itself. This Congress has already voted to put hundreds of thousands of Arizonians' health care in jeopardy. It has permitted, without a word of dissent, many millions of dollars of federal funding it had already approved for a myriad of southern Arizona uses, from health research to public works, to be clawed back by the president. So this is not the first recent congressional action or inaction that directly affects us here, and they're talking about Arizona. But nevertheless, this latest insult should feel personal to the voters of Grijalva's district and across the region, and across the United States, really, because this affects more than just Arizona. A letter to Johnson from the mayors of 8 southern Arizona cities, including Tucson Mayor Regina Romero, said it very well. Every day that the Congresswoman-elect Grijalva's swearing in is postponed is a day that 800,000 Arizonians are denied their full voice in the People's House. The protest should be loud and long enough to carry into the ballot box for the 2026 midterms. And I agree. Hey, thanks for watching this clip from Nightly News this morning. If you haven't, make sure that you drop the video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.